The media world is buzzing tonight after Megyn Kelly broke her silence in a way few expected, delivering a blunt and emotionally charged commentary that she says pulls back the curtain on Meghan Markle once and for all. In a segment that quickly went viral, Kelly claimed that what the public has been told for years does not match what she believes is the reality behind the carefully managed image, and she warned viewers that the consequences of this narrative, if left unchallenged, could be devastating not only for the royal family but for public trust in celebrity activism itself. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. According to Kelly, her remarks were not about personal animosity but about what she described as a growing pattern that deserves scrutiny. She framed her commentary as a response to what she sees as repeated inconsistencies in Meghan Markle's public statements, media projects, and interviews over the years. Kelly told her audience that she felt compelled to speak after watching what she called a coordinated media effort that paints Meghan exclusively as a victim, while dismissing or silencing alternative perspectives. From Kelly's point of view, this imbalance, rather than any single allegation, is what has caused the most damage. Kelly began by revisiting Meghan Markle's rise to global prominence, reminding viewers how quickly she went from being a working actress to a central figure in the British royal family. She acknowledged the intense pressure that came with that transition but questioned whether criticism of Meghan has too often been conflated with cruelty. Kelly argued that in any other public role, inconsistencies and contradictions would be fair game for analysis, yet when it comes to Meghan, she believes the media has frequently applied a different standard. In her commentary, Kelly focused heavily on Meghan's interviews and documentary appearances, suggesting that certain claims have shifted over time. She pointed to moments where details appeared to change or where timelines seemed unclear, emphasizing that her concern was not about minor errors but about what she described as a repeated pattern. Kelly stated that when these discrepancies are raised, critics are often labeled as malicious, which she believes discourages honest discussion and accountability. Another major point Kelly raised involved Meghan's relationship with the media itself. Kelly argued that Meghan publicly condemns intrusive coverage while simultaneously engaging in high-profile media deals that depend on public attention. Kelly described this as a contradiction that confuses audiences and fuels skepticism. She said that viewers are left wondering where the line truly is between privacy and publicity, especially when personal grievances become the centerpiece of global entertainment projects. Kelly also addressed Meghan's portrayal of the royal family, making it clear that she was not defending the institution wholesale. Instead, Kelly said that the one-sided nature of some narratives troubles her. She reminded viewers that the royal family, bound by tradition and protocol, rarely responds in kind, which can leave allegations unanswered. According to Kelly, this silence has allowed certain claims to take root without the usual checks and balances that come with open debate. Throughout the segment, Kelly repeatedly framed her statements as opinion and analysis rather than legal conclusions, but she did not soften her tone. She said that in her view, Meghan Markle has mastered what she called the language of grievance, a way of speaking that resonates emotionally while discouraging follow-up questions. Kelly argued that this approach is powerful in the modern media environment, where emotion often travels faster than evidence. The discussion then shifted to the broader cultural impact. Kelly suggested that celebrity narratives like Meghan's can shape public understanding of issues such as racism, mental health, and institutional power. She cautioned that when these serious topics are filtered through what she sees as selective storytelling, it risks trivializing genuine suffering. Kelly stressed that questioning a celebrity's account does not mean dismissing the existence of real social problems, a distinction she feels is often lost in online debates. Kelly also referenced reactions from other commentators and journalists, some of whom have defended Meghan fiercely. She said the polarized response itself is part of the problem, creating an environment where audiences feel pressured to choose sides rather than examine facts critically. Kelly described receiving backlash for past comments on Meghan and said that the intensity of those reactions reinforced her belief that open discussion has become difficult. In addressing Meghan's supporters, Kelly said she understands why many people connect with Meghan's story. She acknowledged that themes of independence, resilience, and standing up to powerful systems are compelling. However, Kelly argued that inspiration should not exempt anyone from scrutiny. She insisted that public figures who shape narratives on a global scale have a responsibility to be consistent and transparent. Kelly concluded her remarks by saying that what she finds devastating is not any single claim or controversy, but the erosion of trust she believes is taking place. She warned that when audiences eventually notice contradictions on their own, the fallout can be harsh and disillusioning. In her words, the truth, whatever one believes it to be, has a way of surfacing, and when it does, the backlash can be far more damaging than honest conversation would have been. As reactions continue to pour in, media analysts note that Kelly's commentary has once again placed Meghan Markle at the center of a fierce cultural debate. Supporters argue that Kelly is unfairly targeting a woman who has faced intense scrutiny and prejudice, while critics say Kelly is voicing questions many have been afraid to ask publicly. The divide highlights how Meghan remains one of the most polarizing figures in modern celebrity culture. What is clear is that this conversation is far from over. Megyn Kelly's remarks have reignited discussions about media responsibility, celebrity narratives, and the line between empathy and accountability. Whether viewers agree with Kelly or strongly disagree, her comments have forced a renewed examination of stories that many thought were already settled. As this story continues to develop, the public will ultimately decide how much weight to give to these competing narratives. If you want to stay informed as we continue to break down major media moments and unpack the stories behind the headlines, make sure you stay connected, share your thoughts respectfully, and subscribe for more in-depth reporting and analysis as this conversation unfolds.